time I heard Okudzeto Ablakwah say when they went there to airlift or evacuate Ghanaians to Ghana, no, they did not ask say where are Santini, where are Uneni, where are Infantini, where are NDC, where are Pipini. They made it as transparent as they can because they wanted Ghanaians to come home safely. Now you see the stupidity in some great people in Ghana. This is Kofi Capito. Women on Kofi Akufo-Addo buy no. Or play at the end just easy. Or run it down the whole process. Kabaju say where they are doing it trim. Where Jimmy Chair cho.
Many of my was saying more about Messro say Obaso and was subscribe and I keep you we now I share I'm a friend so any be ahe. Kevin Ekow Badu Taylor wouldn't come be Ediapa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or name Foreign Affairs Minister Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwah omuhu. Na nasem na all kind of meneno eya adwin 100%. Sounds na wa blasted Mr. Kofi Capito or can send me edifa Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwah. I nye Kevin Ekow Badu Taylor de abobo na adwin e de akyere no. Na menua asem na America no nipa ba kun bi ye Ghana fo ye wure eye afinu. Eye Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, President John Dramani Mahama ni nua be ma no. Se ukrofo na omo afri South Africa abepie mu e wo boshe asase so meka o man kronkro Ghana munu so mo asida bia omo enfema Mr. Ibrahim Mahama adenti e na meka sa asemwi menua mayamfa sima mienu pe ehwe sa video we yekoba ye beto video no so e de afro medawase.
So that if there's any other people like let them all come back home. I mean there's
almost 230.
Let them come. There's so much opportunity there for them. If it's to find seed money for them, it's better out of the 200. Even if you help them and 100 do well, it's better than you get what I mean. You know, Ghana is not a broke country. It's just that we don't know where to put our money.
Yes, yakwako hebiri na bana asem na America no sisi ede obetimase o mu se yembo da na yedi kan ede no eba Ghana mamu ha no tamwa Mr. Ibrahim Mahama wone no ehia ye no kan se bebiri ede kire yembo da no na wo kan ede kire sa ambassador na owo South Africa no se nkofo binom eda so ewo ho a omo eye interested so beba Ghana mamu ha omo enye ahobwa na omo mfa omo yina mepiem ewo man Ghana mu na se omo eba kora obepesika bi na odiama wo mu no mo de ahye adwuma bi ase ani na hen na yehu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oni Foreign Affairs Minister omo nyina aya hoboa omo esoa nkrofo na omo ewo South Africa ede omo ababepiem ewo Ghana memu ha no entimi de meka sese wasede bia yemfema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwah ene Mr. Ibrahim Mahama ene na pamfo obi biala owo mu bi no owo se yebo omobaso ye pa se na Kevin Ekow Badu Taylor all kan e wo video mu no yebeko akwakohwe enye easy se obesoa sa nkofodudu wi afiri obi man so ede omo abepiem e wo oman Ghana mu se uyo obi asebe odwen nipa ho a untumi entu sa anamo no nti bedo omo nyina se Kevin Ekow Badu Taylor so wakasa se de medikan e kan ye no obobo na adwen e de akere Mr. Kofi Capito na all kan se ade na Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwah waye no eye no responsibility na waye na sika na ye de kofo mu efiri no ha eba ye no eye Ghana fo sika nti waye sa adwo we a onye hwe a wasi itumi ebo na baso na sebe oye panyin na ubie wa no na se wo kan asem we a na kire se bigidi se awtwa yi yenko na ekoti Kevin Ekow Badu Taylor asem waka e de akire Mr. Kofi Capito minua se hwe video no eba ye beto aso e de afuru na ansa na ye be ko video no so no mesero this is a new channel unya and subscribe ya meso say o subscribe na wo de odie account like video we so say na be ya system no betumi apushi ama enkofo do na comment biala won just go to the comment section na drop ni na fogu ho ema me be da wase ma ya video no emra yekoba ye beto aso
South Africa yedim nsama esi was South Africa and over the weekend another 345 more Ghanaians evacuated from South Africa returned home. And you see Martin is getting close to 1,000 people and omo eba Ghana. Now the question here is, stepping back by 30 years, and now let's make it let's start from 1992. You're 2026. Yenim say evacuations have happened between countries, but you see this particular one, it's unprecedented because the kind of logistical work you need to do, the kind of collaborative work you need to do, the kind of diplomatic stress you have to go through, and the kind of investment you need to put into airlifting your countrymen from South Africa to Ghana. It is not a joke. You cannot just walk into somebody's country and say, my citizen is here, I am coming to pick them away. No. And so some people see it as, oh, Ghana for South Africa, but no, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. You cannot say Ghana for Guinea, into Ghana for the plane across Guinea, Ghana for Nyamometremnianko. It does not work like that. A lot goes into lifting even an individual from a country. So okay, talk of Ghana near free Benin about just one Ghanaian, you end up spending money. There's going to be a lot of resources you need to put on the ground to bring one Ghanaian from Benin. Unless you have not traveled before. It is someone who say Nipa 300 in Kaba, another 340. Do not underestimate this. And remember, Ghana for more South Africa, no, they are in deep shit. And when I say deep shit, maybe you have not traveled before, but you don't know how this works. Obuoha on 3 MPM free ni fie enko the next block enko pepa no kranto. Obuoha nemban to be in school because on to me find the banny enko school obi betuma china bu nekuno. Obuoha eduane ni fridge eduane ni fie sika kakra no ba on to me ko krobu ko didwa. Ni neighborhood ote. Ehon nyina South Africa for omo te omo pe nipa abro mo on to me pon trust in neighbor. This is what we are talking about. We are talking about people living under stress and duress. We are talking about people who are always scared. Say, sound because people can attack you and kill you, take every single thing that you own. So it is not just going to South Africa and saying Mumbefu plane. Because remember, before an airline will even take off, every single person on that airline should be qualified to be on that airline. Everybody has to be checked. Background check, thorough check has to be done. Remember, before a flight takes off, so many things go in before even the flight. That company will admit that I want to take this mission. Not just say, plane this is one and say, oh, Ethiopia Airline, no. There is a process you need to go through. So sometimes when you see the South African Ghanaians in South Africa with the Ghana ambassador to South Africa, the amount of work he's doing just to make sure Ghanaians, let me tell you, South Africa is 100 times bigger than Ghana. For somebody to move from Cape Town or move from maybe Durban, and now somebody say Bloemfontein, all of them coming to Pretoria, somebody from even Joburg, Gauteng province, it is not easy. Just to say Gauteng, it's not a small province. So for you to be able to organize these people, some of them don't even have access to transport because they cannot walk out and say Ghana Embassy in Pretoria to be part of the people they will screen. No. So it takes a lot of work. Sometimes the embassy needs to send people out there to go look for the Ghanaian to bring those people home. So you don't just sit in Ghana and see this as Ghana Fwaba. It's a joke. It is not. Don't underestimate it. There are so many Ghanaians in South Africa. Sebio omo ticket. Say nya ban when a step in and come to Mpomfa Kanko airport some kofa plane ako. I am telling you. They are Ghanaians, they still have their return ticket. They have their passport intact. They have whatever is intact. They're moving from your home to the O.R. Tambo airport to fly to Ghana. You can't even do it. So for an embassy to step in, for a country to step in, for a foreign affairs minister to step in, for the president to give the green light that go every extent to bring any Ghanaian who wants to come home. Don't underestimate what this government has done. And then I'm going to say, there's been a lot of evacuations, but the work that has gone into this evacuation, especially in the middle of this chaos, majority of the people in Africa, when they are evacuating their citizens, what they do is they wait for the damage to be done before they evacuate. In the middle of the chaos, if you're able to evacuate, that is unprecedented. And the Ghana government, through their foreign affairs ministry, they are evacuating Ghanaians where other citizens from other nations are hiding. That is the line you need to draw. That is where you have to appreciate what this government, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the embassy in South Africa, the ambassador there, you need to appreciate the work they are doing. Even the United States of America, they don't just evacuate people when there's chaos in a country. When the US wants to evacuate its people, its citizens, once in a while, and during the war in Tokwane chaos like what is happening in South Africa, more time they tell you to report to the nearest embassy and be safe there. Because in the middle of the chaos, you cannot trust anybody. Diplomatic mission, diplomatic conversation can break down. People can act as if what you have sent to them, they did not see it. Imagine the Foreign Affairs Ministry sends an email to the South African Foreign Affairs Minister. He decides not to communicate the thing to the president, communicate to the security agencies, and pretend he did not get any email. If the Foreign Affairs Ministry organizes flight or people to the to South Africa, they can pretend to be like, we don't know you were even coming, and that they can be attacked. So these are things. You don't just sit and speak as if say, this is not a joke. That is why when you see those Ghanaians in the flight, they appreciate their buying because it is not joke. I've lived in South Africa for almost 2 years. I know how crazy those people are. I know how those people don't give a fuck about even their own lives. So what you are seeing, I have been there before. It's a fucked up country with fucked up people. They don't care. They kill each other and they laugh about it. They eat virus, they drink beer, and they fucking rape themselves and sleep. Indeed, when people are in such situation and a country steps in to save them, don't sit in Ghana and underestimate this. No, you should be proud as a Ghanaian. You should, in fact, understand this president means business. He is ready to protect every single Ghanaian in Ghana and outside Ghana. These people, Mamika Vijo, and you'll be a South Africa behind a course or Kotinaho. And you'll be the way some people want to experience life. Some people want to challenge themselves. The way some people feel like, you know what, I want to also go here and make something. It's the same way. 99% of people who travel from Ghana, and you're more person so we need to understand. And respectfully, there are people on this flight and also about Ghana. They and Kenya Ghana and before one come to me Ghana BM. Obo and the passport ahira. Yeah. Obo and the passport ahira. The passport or the buy and the visa boom ahira. Only any form of idea or the compact say I need to fly back. You get what I mean? So don't just think say NDC government John Mahama buying wakofa Ghana for time Kofi. I heard Okudzeto Ablakwah say when they went there to airlift or evacuate Ghanaians to Ghana, no, they did not ask say where are Santini, where are Uneni, where are Infantini, where are NDC, where are Pipini. They made it as transparent as they can because they wanted Ghanaians to come home safely. They were not like where are Uneni, from Okudzeto Ablakwah, Fauna for Momon first. The process was that oh, you're Ghana ni now person Kofi now Ochres or you're Ghana ni with the right documentation is screen now we need be crying between the waba. That was the process they went through. Menti so biaba beka se Jack Braya eba ye could remember zo cry yes I want to nti amayan tenase yes ya asantefo yes ya frikumase nti amayan tenase yes ya nananome asantefo omuntuma NDC. Nobody. It means the process has been transparent, and that is what we have been asking for all these years. We don't ask for a lot, we don't ask for so much. We ask for basic governance, respectful governance, people to be intelligent and knowledgeable to know that Ghanaians just need this to survive. That's it. Yeah, and no pay Kofi Capito Kotina TV so where the anka adwene woni trim ka badwene say where the onyambo kuya o nipa. Listen to him.
But like Nana said, if you want me to appreciate the job of a minister, right? He used Mr. Okudzeto Ablakwah as an example. Without due respect, a foreign minister doing what Okudzeto Ablakwah did is normal business.
Okay.
He didn't do anything extra. He didn't go any extra mile. I mean, it's not like he went and saw somebody there. He used his own personal money to go and bring them. We pay for the trip.
Right.
What's so special about it? He was just doing his duty.
Right.
And I like that he was able to do his duty.
Right.
But there's nothing special.
Right.
This thing is done over.
Okay.
Because we like mediocrity. Okay. We applaud people for not doing too much.
Now you see the stupidity in some great people in Ghana. This is Kofi Capito. We don't Kofi Akufo-Addo buy no. Or play at the end just easy. Or run it down the whole process. Kabaju say where they are doing one trim. Where Jimmy Chan echo. Where Jimmy Chan echo. Oh Jimmy Kasa. Okudzeto Ablakwah sika na ye. Why are we applauding the government? Why where Jimmy to say echo. Jimmy for ne bako ka kumasi a. Obekikema say other than the bako ka kumasi ombaye. These are the old people I say they are stupid in Ghana. You see, Into Okudzeto Ablakwah for the sika na di Ghana for ba yenti. We should downplay the process and everything. Hey, and I think we are not supposed to hold anybody responsible and accountable in Ghana because Obusa president say other than what because say misika inti ultimate tweme kopesika bra. Hey, I don't know we because say misika. This is a stupid fool. This idiot in 2015 time omo ye a demonstration here to John Mahama no. Na kwasia we so open leaders omo dwene omo be chekere Ghana. Kwasia mpanyiwe. And you see the funny thing, these people have hidden behind the Ekow school. Omo Jimmy too. We need Joto Nkwamu fin. Ucha Musema yellow. Kofi Capito. Yes, so head of Consumer Protection Agency. Consumer Protection Agency is not any serious agency. It is not government to on the create here. I don't know what did you want to do hande. Oh, yeah, be friend of Consumer Protection Agency. Yeah, anti Ghana and they call this expert food bag Ghana miedi. They create these things and they make money out of you. They are nobody, useless people. Me say most Ghanaians think say Consumer Protection Agency is a government institution. No. Kwasi afo na tie omo te dem no omo tie and nyoma badwa so a yenka se we nye and omo de beti omo de nam Ghana. The same way as Kofi Bento, oh, Imani think tank ejimi fo nkwa. And that is what they do. They analyze the system, they look at the system, they find the loopholes, and they survive on it. And that is why I keep telling Ghana for say, majority of these people are foolish. We are not supposed to listen to them. See the way he's underestimating the process. Eh? Traveling with just a child, one kid across the globe, it's not a joke. For you to evacuate families with newborn babies, young kids. And then Kwasi page said, "Why we need to say and sound so but not say what has Okudzeto Ablakwah done? It is too much. It is not his own personal money." Kwasi kwa. And these people, when we diss them, no be to ye muade. We also wuna be obi beshem.
Yakwa ko hebi na ba na sema meka and say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nyankopon on to ne kwan na mu na Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwah so na kuma so bi se biala. Wodi atu Nyankopon eni mo Nyankopon onye ema no ene Mr. Ibrahim Mahama ene ambassador na owo South Africa no omunyina NDC aban no omunyina Ghana fo ye nyina ye mpaibo ene ema sebi yenu no mo a omukodi ba bia no mo ahochire mu no omaba bedru boshe asase oman krokro Ghana mu ha yi na ye ne no omo agi ye ni ewo Ghana ba mu ha menua video a wo hwe yi beselo say onso adwenchire bia la wo go to the comment section na chile wadwi like a video we know when you subscribe ya subscribe for mame na we Nyankopon obehira wo paa ma me na wase na me fa wo esia me do Nyankopon so do me sero so behwe wo so yi me ne wo ebehia bi msisi ye makra bye bye.